Hello everyone, welcome to another vodcast by Mr. Carbonaro. That's me cheering for myself. Okay, so we're going to watch this video, you're hopefully watching this video, on differentials. Okay, just basic differential stuff. Differentials is essentially just taking the derivative in terms of dy, okay, which means we're going to have a dx in here. So, for example, what you need to do is take the derivative of the function that you have, and I'll give you x equals 2, dx equals delta x, which equals 0.01, and compare dy and delta y. So we take the derivative of our function, which is the chain rule. Okay, if you took the derivative of this, you would get 12. In the interest of time, I'm just going to have this written down. Okay, there's your derivative. Now, that's what the derivative would be if we used f prime. But really, remember when I was talking about differentials or derivatives, this was another way that we always wrote derivatives. It was dy dx. Now, what a differential is that we're actually going to solve for dy. So we got to get dy by itself. So I'm going to multiply both sides by dx. I get 12 times 4x minus 1 squared, and then the whole thing times dx. Guess what? That's a differential. That's all you'd have to do. Now, the last step for this problem would be to actually plug in the values, because this actually has a value. We're going to plug in the values that we have here, x equals 2 and dx equals 0.01. So I want to solve for what dy equals, which would be 12 times 4 times 2 minus 1 squared times 0.01. Okay? Take our calculators. I make my awesome calculator noise. Beep, boop, pop, boop, pop, beep, pop. You get 5.88. And that is what our differential is. Okay? And then it says to compare that to delta y. Delta y is a formula that we talked about in class. Okay, it's the change in y. Alright, so we plug in our function, right? 4x minus 1 cubed. We're going to replace wherever we see an x, we're going to replace it with an x plus delta x instead. So I get 4 times x plus delta x minus 1 cubed minus f of x, which is just 4x minus 1 cubed. Now, instead of multiplying all this out and doing all that heavy-duty lifting and all that work and all that good stuff, you don't really need to do that. You could actually just replace the x, the delta x, with these values and then calculate. It's a lot easier this way. 2 plus 0.01 minus 1 cubed minus 4 times 2 minus 1 cubed. Again, beep, boop, bop, boop, bop, beep, bop. It's calculator. You calculate. You get 5.9136, and that's what your delta y. The one thing I will point out is 2 plus 0.01 right here. All right, I saw a couple people put 2 or 0.02, meaning they multiplied instead of added. Just, little things you just want to make sure you're very careful about when you're doing these problems. Again, take it slow. Just use your calculator with these. These are really simple. Hopefully you could do these pretty quickly and move on. Okay? Thank you very much for watching, and I really hope this helps. Bye, guys.